And let's do a little pre-stream mic check. How do I sound, guys? How do I sound compared to the music? Had to change a whole bunch of settings around, so hopefully it's all good. Whose mic? I do not know, Garwar. Maybe the next champion? Probably not. Now introducing Mike. Alright, if I sound alright, then I'll be back in 2 minutes. See you then. Alright, here we go. Greetings, champions, and welcome back to Mars Guiding Hand. I am Mars, the Returned, and this is, and has always been, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a free-to-play officially licensed Dungeons & Dragons formation strategy game from Codename Entertainment. On this partner stream, we take a look at the latest content, discuss strategies, and answer any questions that you may have about the game. So get cozy and join me for just a couple of hours as we take a deeper look at all things Idle Champions. Today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. Yes, this year is the longest decade I've lived through so far. And in this episode, we'll be talking about Dragon Heist Part 9 that just got released like an hour ago. Cheers, everyone, and let's just go ahead and dive right in to one of our new adventures, so don't waste any time. And thank you, everyone, saying hello in the chat. I missed you guys terribly. We'll talk about some things momentarily, but first, hey, look at this thing. That's sick as heck. I love this. That's so cool. Like, really gotta appreciate the map art, like between what's been going on with Undermountain and if we look over at Avernus. Come on, this is tight. This is so cool. Like, I would want to use this as my actual map for running the Descent to Avernus campaign. It's extremely good. Okay, but let's just jump into an Illithid Undertaking, one of the new adventures that was added today. See, I haven't done any of the new stuff. I was waiting for you guys. Head deeper into the Illithid-infested Undermountain in search of Olcoria. Okay. I actually don't have coffee this time, subtly. Alright. Let's just get some favor going. And I'm going to set the cinematic speed down to... let's just set it to faster. Sure. Oh no. Mind Flayers. Segmented health. Okay. So I'm gonna want to have multiple people out here regardless. I feel like maybe finally doing the all champion skin formation that I've been wanting to do for a while. I still don't think I've actually done that on stream yet. Yeah, some of you guys might notice that all of this behind me looks different. I'll talk about that in a moment once I get all of this set up. Let's do, sure, we'll do Champion Calliope, Champion Ashara, Champion Minsk. Do we actually have any champion skins in this slot yet? I want to say no. We have two here. We have Champion Makos and we have Champion Drizzt. I'll go with Drizzt. His skin looks really cool. And, nope, not you. And give me Champion Tyrell. Good. Champion Jamila, because I feel bad that I don't use Jamila enough. And, sure, we'll do a Healer of Toril, Celeste. Okay, cool. And let's move some people around. Put tanks in front. Put you here. Put you here. Well, we can do maybe Drizzt DPS, I guess, and Jamila's just kind of here for the ride. Sure. Good enough. Okay, cool. So, here I am. It's gonna be a little rusty as we get back into it. I've been gone for like a month now, but I missed you all terribly, and I'm very glad to be back. To open up just a little bit, but without getting too personal, I had to suddenly and without warning grab everything that mattered to me and move. And this was a bit of a traumatic experience, but I am here now in a new and improved location. I'm much happier here, and I am safe, and that is probably the most important thing. So, I will be here for the foreseeable future, unless anything changes. And thank you all for your patience, as it took me a while to settle into the new normal, so to speak. The tea for today is from Harney and Sons. It is called Paris. It is a fruity black tea with bergamot oil. It's very nice. Probably one of the fanciest teas that I've had. I can't get enough of this stuff. It's delicious. I would highly recommend it. So, oh, we have Jay moderating the chat this time. I think it's my first time meeting Jay, so hello. Thank you for moderating for us. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Let's see. Ugh. What all do we have going on? We've got Mind Flayers. Lots and lots of Mind Flayers in this adventure. And the fact that their segmented health makes me like a little worried. Not too terribly, but like I haven't looked at the variants yet. I'm trying to go in dark now for these updates. So like I don't know more than you guys know before these things drop. I love when Boo has lines in the dialogue. It's fantastic. What's the joke about today's code? Well, fun story. I actually had a joke for this week's code, but it was for a different code. The code was changed to this custom code as a special welcome back from C&E. Thank you, C&E. I really appreciate that. It was something else entirely, and I wrote this like long-winded story to go along with it because it turns out it was made of real words. They were just archaic words I had never heard of before. So I had to do some research and figure out how to turn that into something comical. Ah, Zeke, excellent. I'm glad you got your purple blacksmithing contract. I love getting those. That's one of the most exciting things because it's like you basically get an epic of your choice to a degree. Like you can choose the champion that it goes on. I love getting those. Yeah, I grabbed everything I loved, which was literally all of my tea. And like all of my D&D stuff, all of my tabletop stuff in general, computer, you know, the important things. But everything's good now. Yeah, I think the boss supply might be this Extrematron that we've seen in dialogue a few times here. I really hope I'm saying that right, because that's an incredible name for a Mind Flayer. It sounds like something a 12-year-old, like, or like me when I was 10 years old and I started playing D&D. It sounds like something that I would have named some kind of giant robot monster, some kind of construct, like a big golem or something. But here it's a Mind Flayer? Cool. That's fun. So, how did the last event go for you guys? How was Dragon Down Year 3? I'll show you my Nova, if you like. Here's my Nova. 45, 65 epic, 50, 30, 48 epic, 67. Altogether, pretty well for me. She was average item level 25 before blacksmith contracts. And now, oh, by the way, I have a ton of chests. And now she is average item level 51. Garwar, I'm not ignoring you. I'm getting to it. Alright, here's your dragon bones. This is so cool. I love the look of this. I kind of want this, like, rotated to make some kind of emblem out of it or something. No, I think this is new, and I don't remember ever seeing this dragon before. If the dragon is old news, then it's news to me. I do not remember seeing this. Hello, Shodan. Welcome. The dragon's been there? Really? Okay. I've been doing a lot of, like, Strahd variants over here, and it's just crazy that I never noticed it. I don't know if this is a red dragon tail, or if this is some kind of eldritch abomination, some kind of aberration thing. I don't know. Could be anything. It's exciting. Woo! Thank you for the pop-up, Cine. Yes, the rumors of my demise were greatly exaggerated. Thank you, Joshua. Oh, I get it. It's like Joshua, but pronounced differently? That's a fun name for Twitch. Okay, cool. That's a talking flumph. Oh, that's right, because they actually are telepathic. Wow, we actually have flumph dialogue in the game now. That's fantastic. Oh, thank you, Forpex. I'm glad to be back. I really miss doing this. It was hard going like a solid month without doing the show and spending like these 2 hours a week with you guys. But I'm really glad to be back in the saddle again. There is darkness here. Flee, if you would. Flee quickly. Answers yes, but more questions have I. Things unclear. The cloister will know. Oh, this thing is great. Nah, I don't want to spread misinformation, Michael. If I, like, said the old code or posted it somewhere, then people might think, like, oh, it's a real code, and go through and try to, like, put it in, and then it doesn't work, and then they start sending in tickets about this non-functioning code, and that just bothers Sean. So, let's just cut out all the problems. This is our code. So I suppose the joke is me. That's kind of sad. Jothe, thank you for subscribing to the twitch.tv/CNE Games channel. Thank you for supporting this channel and the shows that are on it. No, do not bother Sean. Oh gosh. Sorry, Sean. No, don't cut out the middleman and go straight to bothering Sean. It's so rude. Argreen Paradox, I am very excited for D&D Live tomorrow. That's going to be hype as all heck. Oh man, I just looked at the lineup minutes before starting the stream, so I'm just now still kind of riding the hype of that. There's going to be an Idle Champions portion as well. That's like, you can see it on the schedule that's posted on the D&D Live website. So that'll be really fun. I'm sure they'll have something special. They always do. I know there's been like some spoilers already, if you look in the right places, about what is being revealed for D&D Live. But there's a difference between it being like spoiled and like actually seeing the whole extravaganza, right? The whole like gala event of the reveal. It's gonna be good. Spoilers can be fun, because it's like, ooh, I get to know something ahead of time, ooh. But I find that, like, if you're patient and just wait for when something is, like, fully revealed, like, purposefully when it's supposed to go live, then there's always all this, like, pomp and circumstance going on with it that makes it even more special. Sean, hello, welcome. But Sean, I don't know for sure if there's going to be anything special for Idle Champions, but I mean, I would assume. Yeah, Sean, we were talking about you. People were asking for the code before this got turned into this code, and I said like, no. I'm not gonna give them that code because I don't want them like messaging you thinking that like this is a non-functioning code that needs to be fixed. No, not doing that. Yes, D&D Live, cool stuff. Look forward to it. I'm gonna try to catch as much as I can. I unfortunately already have plans for tomorrow evening with some friends of mine. We're gonna play a tabletop game that I wrote and record it and put it up on YouTube or something. But other than that, I'm going to be all over D&D Live as much as I can. Sean, how are you doing? Do you have the button ready for me? You know, I've actually thought about getting a physical button to press whenever we start opening chests. Oh, Margaret said it. Cool Idle Champion stuff in D&D Live. Just saying. Winky face. Nice. Nice. You disabled it? No! What am I gonna do with all of this? Look at all this ridiculous amount of chests. My god. There's so much. And there's like 6 potions of polish over here too. This is easily the craziest, like the highest number of chests and just cool things that I've had on my account at once. I need like a big red lever behind me on the wall to reach back and toggle when I open chest. Oh man, that'd be really fun. Trontonian, that's actually what I was thinking of, getting there are people who take those and just strip them down to being like something very basic, like it doesn't actually say easy on it, and you can record your own message. So I was thinking of getting one of those, but I don't know what I would put on it to record. Step it up, Teak. Pfft, no, my beard is exactly how I like it. Although actually I was thinking about shaping it up a little bit more. It can get really big, but I don't want to go that far. Lara, isn't it? Isn't that a nice code? I love this. This made me smile so much. You guys make me feel loved. Is that a new mic? It's actually the same mic. I just adjusted all the settings. I figured in the process of moving all of my things and setting up my entire stream setup again, I just figured I should take another look at all of my settings and see what might be improved. So I've retuned the mic a little bit. Hopefully this is better. Oh, I also, of course, have water. Stay hydrated out there, everybody. And, for the first time on my show, lemonade. Ah, I love lemonade. Are you guys excited about the Dragon Heist update? I am, because this is... like, we're getting closer to that fabled day. Alcoria. One day. Hopefully soon. Oh, don't worry, Death. I have tea. Always. Don't you know it's part of my branding? I have a Twitch emote for it and everything. Here, look at this. I'll put it in the chat. There you go. I think that was my very first Twitch emote, was that mug. Always be branding. Orga Leader, one time I have had a stroopwafel. It was on a flight. I had a flight to Seattle, like in 2017. It was the first time I ever had it. And it was over like a hot cup of tea. And it was incredible. Oh my god, it's amazing. Loku, how do you unlock Dritz? Simple. You just keep playing through the Grand Tour of the Sword Coast campaign. Here, I'll show you. If you go over to the Grand Tour of the Sword Coast campaign, this is where you start, right? And then you go here, and then you go here. So this third camp, you want to play Underdeep Cartography and then do the variant called Overdue Rendezvous. If you complete this, you will have unlocked Dritz. Good luck. Silent Guy, is there a way to disable specific abilities for champions? Nope, don't think so. That'd be cool, though. I would play around with that for sure. Michael, Mars, did you mass upload coloring sheets for Margot recently? No. One of the things that I had to leave behind was like all of my coloring tools and the printouts that I made. So, unfortunately, I don't have anything to color anymore. I got like halfway through the entire collection, but I wasn't able to finish it because of my sudden crisis. Oh, thank you, Seraphim. I know you're just saying that to post the code, but still. What do I think about Nova, Puchan? I like her. I like that we have another tank option for slot 11 now, especially for newer players, because Dragon Bait's difficult to get. Okay, Dragon Bait's pretty hard. Soriel's Resolve is tough. The patron version's much more so, but even the base version, still pretty rough, especially if you're newer. It's a lot easier to unlock Nova, just, you know, do a time gate, grab her. There'll be a free time gate this weekend, look forward to it. I love her art. That is absolutely certain. Look at, like, just the art here. There's so much blue and white. That's one of my favorite color schemes, blue and white together. That's why you see so much blue on my like portrait of Mars and all that I use in my avatar everywhere. I love blue. Oh, good luck, Jerbear, on Mert's Resolve. That's rough. Yeah, Jothe, I had like a personal pretty rough experience to live through. But don't we all, especially this year. The important thing is that I'm back, baby. Zairai, I know you can never have too much item level. What's a decent item level to have across the board? Well, you can do what I do. As far as event champions go, I shoot for average item level 50 or higher on every event champion. That's why if I go to my time gates, you see I have 35 time gate pieces. If I look at my available time gates and I go to item level and I sort by lowest, you'll see that my lowest average item level for an event champion is still at least 50. I keep everyone at 50 or higher. As for your evergreen champions, I mean, you'll just keep opening chests for them, so that's just going to constantly grow. What's the code for the chest? This. Welcome back, Mars. So it's like C&E is forcing you to welcome me back. It is a spell. Destroge email. Is there a need to keep farming favor gold find when you easily reach the soft cap on all champions? I would still worry about your gold find and favor for the purpose of dealing with variants. But if you're not even having trouble with variants, then no, you don't really need to worry about it that much. I stopped at E30 favor for all of the permanent campaigns except Torn, which is where all of my conversions have been going. I just reached E40 favor as a result of this past event, Dragon Down 3. There's no such thing as too much favor. Well, I guess that depends on who you ask, Leacer. There is certainly enough, but you can just keep going. Acrucius just started playing yesterday. Hey, welcome to Idle Champions. Happy to have you. Join the Discord. Make some friends. Hang out with us. We're nice people. Mostly. Suddenly I have a craving for lemonade. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, water, lemonade, and tea. I am a happy boy. Oh. By the way, there is a sale going on that just started today. I wasn't expecting this at all. I have most of the stuff, so I can't really show off much, but as you can see, like the Brunor starter pack is on sale right now. The Jamila starter pack, the Archon starter pack, those are on sale. There's 13 total packs on sale right now, so take a look at those. And my favorite, Baby Owlbear. Look at this. Look at this cute little guy. It's adorable. Oh my god. And you can switch it between either having a little red nose or not a red nose. Although, just having it say no skin is pretty creepy. I pointed that out on the Discord. That's pretty creepy. But creepy and cute is a fun combination when you put it together. Yeah, I love this Baby Owlbear. So pick up the Snowy Baby Owlbear and you can like support a really good cause at the same time. It's a charity drive. Always make sure to pick up the charity packs. I love that some of the previously silent champions in dialogue are finally getting lines now, like Narak in this one. It's nice to see personality being given to those who previously were somewhat two-dimensional. Like, we could glean a lot from their backstory and their item descriptions, but having dialogue to go with it now makes it even better. Oh, thank you, Arwar, for linking the Discord. Oh, yeah, somebody mentioned... Who was it? Was it you? Michael? Yes! You mentioned the Gems visual aid. Ah. So, if you're new here, or you just don't know me yet, then Garwar writes a ton of guides, and I make visual aids. I'm not as prolific as Garwar, but that's because partly because my stuff takes a long time to make because it's all like graphics. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, so we have the Champions visual aid, which I think is particularly useful for trying to pick out like champions for time gates. And then we have the Patrons visual aid to help you also get an idea of what champions go to which patrons, and like can you use them for, like can you get like feats that unlock your ability to use them, because some of them are like that, like Celeste and Grama. Yeah, there's no command for GVA yet. Maybe C&E can add that, I don't know. But that is my latest visual aid in collaboration with Garwar, my first cooperative project. Thank you, Garwar. I want to say that publicly for joining with me on that project. I know it took a long time. Is my upgrade cost on the heroes kind of high, or is that a special event modifier? I don't think it's a special modifier. It looks normal to me. But yeah, we get a lot of people asking all the time, what should I spend my gems on? What should I prioritize between silver and gold chests? Why should I care about familiars? Or whatever. And so we put together this visual aid, the gems visual aid, to try to address a lot of these questions, like what all you can spend your gems on, when you should consider spending your gems on different things, and why. Oh, I'm not using more familiars right now because I like to really bask in the first run of a new adventure so I can appreciate all the art. Like, for example, just this map. Just this like waterway cutting through stone. Like, having the animated water is a nice touch. Of course, Anjin and Mobek, you can have those visual aids. You can type in the command !CVA and !PVA into the chat, and the bot will post the link to the Champions visual aid and Patrons visual aid, respectively, for you. We do not have a command for the Gems visual aid yet, unless C&E feels like adding that. But you can find that on Twitter, Discord, and Reddit. Thank you, Anjin. Yeah, this is episode 21, technically. So we've been doing this for a while. But I had to take a month off for personal reasons. That was kind of against my will. But it was necessary. Give me details. You want a visual guide for how to quickly place familiars. And the crossed out symbol for leveling up champions. Yeah. Okay, here's your visual guide for placing familiars. F key. There. I am currently holding the F key on my keyboard, and it brings up this familiars placement overlay where you can quickly add or even remove familiars anywhere that you see any of these boxes. It works for leveling up your champions, assigning them to ultimates or roaming ultimates, for putting them on click damage, for putting them on the field to click enemies and pick up things for you. All of that. Just hold down the F key and then click around. There's not really a specific reason I'm keeping the champions at level 1. I can level them up if you like. I'll put some familiars on them. I'm not sure what I want to set for Ashar's bonds. I'll take... I'll just take monstrosities. Shieldmaster. And we'll take College of Lore. And we'll take War Domain, because she's in the second row. Love the Devotion, Key Overflow. Yeah, let's just get more gold finds so we can level up more quickly. And Jamila and Tyrell. Now let me just, I'm holding the control key, by the way, which very quickly changes the level up assignment to do 100 levels at a time, so that you can just really quickly. Oh, you're welcome. Give me details. I'm a little flustered getting back into the hot seat for doing Mars Guiding Hand and all, and I have a hard time picking up on jokes sometimes, regardless. Now let me think. What do I want to do for Ashara's Bonds? I mean, probably just human, right? I've got Nayeli, Celeste, Minsk, Jamila out here. I might as well just do human. It's generally a safe bet. And I'll just take short folk. Okay. What's our target zone here? 250? That's fine. It's been half an hour. Do you guys want to open some chests? Because I got some chests. And I have been really itching to dig into these. It's been so hard not opening chests to save them for this show. It's been really difficult holding back from this. I mean, look at this. What's going on with Briv, Broadface Killer? I'm not sure what's going on with Briv. Is there a problem with Briv right now? Thank you, Rogue, for welcoming me back. You have a time gate question. You start back in March and you have all the key champions. Okay, so like the big meta champions and the speed champions, and you've unlocked Strahd. Cool. Rogue, I would consider just continuing to unlock new champions, especially if you don't have all of the year 1 champions yet, as they unless anything changes, I think they're going to be retired moving into next year. In my opinion, it's always better to unlock new champions over gearing old champions. It is always better to do that, even if those champions are not popularly used, because you're going to run into situations, like with certain variants, or patrons, or patron variants, where you need to use champions that you wouldn't normally consider. So having a plethora of options, all of the options available to you, is going to make things better. Oh, that's not Flo. That's a Dumpling, I believe. An NPC with dialogue in this adventure. Just an escort that's coming along with us. Alright. Let's open some stuff. Jack Jazz Hands, explain more about patrons. Patrons are a system where you do chores for Mom, Dad, and Uncle Strahd, your creepy vampire uncle, and they reward you for it. It's basically a system that lets you replay completed campaign variants for extra rewards. Alright, what should we start with? I feel like it'd be fun to just go through all of these like packs to get them out of the way, because they're taking up a lot of room. Yes, Jack Jazz Hands. Patrons have costs associated with unlocking them so that you can start playing through their content. Okay, let's do it. Let's start leveling. Oh my gosh. Oh boy! Oh, nice! The shiny axe. Shiny pretty things. Yay. Cool. Cool. This is nuts. Like I've never had this much to do before, all at once. But I don't want to miss the rest of the dialogue and the final boss of this adventure, you know? Alright, let's hold off until stage 50 before we open up any more. I've waited literally weeks. I can wait like 2 more minutes. It's fine. I'm getting so impatient. Do you guys ever save up chests to open them all at once? I really enjoy doing so. It's just so difficult. Well, yes, the game progress won't move while I'm opening chests. That's true, Mobek. But I'd rather just get the story of this adventure out of the way before we go back to chests. I feel like I'm interrupting the flow of it. Is there a way to raise level cap, Blasphemer? Wait. Periodically. Thank you, Ciani. Periodically, Ciani will increase the level cap of champions. I remember way back in the day when all of this started. Boy, level cap was low. Sean! Thank you! No, Jay set that up? Thank you very much, Jay! Appreciate that. So we now have !GVA as a command in the chat, so that you can check out the gems visual aid that I made in collaboration with Garwar. Awesome. Oh yeah, Garwar, welcome to the club. Honestly, more of your stuff should be like linked in commands anyway. Well, thank you very much, Joshua. I put a lot of work into what I do. This is why it takes me so long to put out my own guides and stuff. Extrematron, what are you doing? Okay, I've heard of this bug, but this is the first time that I've seen it. Like enemies and bosses spawning in backwards. Oh, that's great. Alright, bye, buddy. Oh, that's wonderful. He never even saw us coming. It's like we ambushed him. Backstab. DC Warden, what should new players' champion target be in their first time gate coming up? Either get like an overpowered meta champion like Averin or Kroll, or get a speed champion like Shandy, Briv, Melf, Sentry, Deacon. All of those are good. But also consider rotation, like what champions are coming up next versus those that are coming up later. Those that are coming up sooner rather than later are going to be like less priority. Yeah, Deacon's next week, so don't unlock Deacon with a time gate right now, because you can just get him in the event next week. It's fine. No, please don't bug Sean. Be nice. But what we can do now is open up some more of these chests. Oh boy. Should we just continue opening up the same ones? Like, we just did 16 Evelyn chests. Let's do the other 16 Evelyn chests. I like that my shining symbol is now actually shiny. That feels appropriate. Where are you at, Evelyn? Oh my gosh. Look at this. That's crazy. She went from 1 shiny to 5. Now, she was already epic. One of my few fully epic event champions. I only have a handful of those. True Mate, what's the best damage hero at the moment? A lot of people say Zorbu. But the meta is always shifting, always changing, although Zorbu's been on top for a while now. But I wouldn't be surprised if things change. I do not think it is a poor decision to invest in Zorbu at the moment. Let's see Let's do Walnut next. Walnut gets a bad rap, I think, because you have to like, build up her Documancer sacks. But I still like her. I like that she turns into a wolf and everything. It's so cool. Okay, where's the other Walnut stuff? I know there's a second one. Did I miss it? Nope, that's it. Okay, cool. Ooh, Garwar says I'm gonna love the bosses in Deja Vu. Oh man. Should I put speed potions on and just blast through this so that we can start Deja Vu? I think Walnut's a she. Okay. Let's do it. Let's turn this on, let's turn this on, let's turn this on. Gotta go fast. Alright, yeah, welcome to 10 times speed. If you've never seen 10 times speed before, enjoy. It's kind of crazy. And now if I put familiars on, we will go through this even faster because they will automatically pick up all the things that drop and open up my boss loot bags for me. And let's put familiars on my ultimates, because that will help with taking down segmented enemies and obstacles as well. Gotta go fast! Michael, that's a fun joke, but I doubt Silisa would ever put out a guide to my stream. But I appreciate the 11 out of 10 score. Thank you. I feel like I don't think I'm 11 out of 10, and I kind of hope that I'm never there, because as long as I still have something to improve on, then that hunger is still there to do the work to improve the show, to make it better. I'm the kind of person who, I live with a lot of passion, and I gotta stay hungry so I can keep chasing that passion. It's one of the reasons I love Idle Champions so much. There's always something more to do. Whether it's patrons, or just waiting for the next content update, or just playing through an event. Yeah, keep chasing that passion. Exactly. Is that the 5 out of 7, 7 out of 7 over rice meme or something? That was a while ago. That was a couple of years ago or something now, right? Oh, Explosion, I understand. I understand the feeling of having, like, no familiars. I remember back when I got my first familiar, back when familiars were first introduced. Once upon a time, we only had, like, what, 6 familiars, I think, total? It was a very small number. Now look at us, we're at 28, I believe. It's funny because I was talking with C&E in like a specific channel, and saying like, man, I hope we get more familiar soon. And Margaret said that we would be getting a cute familiar soon. I didn't know she meant today. So that was pretty cool. Very fun surprise. My total playtime is, I think, just shy of 15,000 hours on my main account, but I also have other accounts like alts. Though if I'm being honest, I haven't really touched my alts in a while. I spend most of my time on my main, just grinding away, trying to get everything, trying to get like full shinies, full epics, everything. I made some really good progress on Strahd recently. Check this out. 82% patron variance, 93% perks unlocked. Strahd's going well. Mert and Vajra are completely done now. But I did a lot of Strahd during my downtime. Though I missed like a solid week of playing the game, and that felt weird. Open more chests, as you wish. Just like Princess Bride, and every time Mars said, as you wish, what he really meant was, I love you. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I should really play Category DPS again, it's been a while. Okay, let's do the rest of the Category chests. It feels so bizarre. I know this is super powering some of these specific champions, these event champions, but if I'm being honest, I'm most excited about opening these plain silver and gold chests to see if we get any, like, you know, natural, organic, free range, artisan shinies. What ratio of favors and blessings should you have, Jack Jazz Hands? If you just stick to spending less than, like, spending 1% or less, just so that you don't get that pop-up to show up about spending too much of your favor at once, then you're fine. Eventually, you'll have so much favor that you'll be able to buy all of your blessings and it won't even make a dent. Like, my favor is so ridiculously beyond the maximum amount that you need for blessings. I occasionally just refund all of my blessings just so I can buy them again. Just to feel something. Okay, I'm glad that helped, Jack. Good luck. Sometimes it can be worth it to overspend and ignore that pop-up, but that's like specific circumstances. Like right before an event, if you know that you're going to be converting the favor to that campaign for that blessings, then you could do that. What's the new familiar? This one is right here. Is this cute little guy. This is the baby snowy owlbear. It's adorable. Do not stare directly at the snowy owlbear. I hadn't actually seen that flavor text before. That's great. Fun. Well, Jeeves Twitch, it took me weeks to save up this. It took me a long time to save all that up. I haven't redeemed my own chest. What am I doing? Welcome back. I need 16 characters for this, don't I? Me? There we go. Yay! I did the math, and apparently the total number of chests that I have in my inventory right now, before I started opening them today, is like 8.35% of my career total chests ever since I started playing the game. That's a lot. I've had like 35k total chests, something like that. I'm just past 1,000 event chests. RPG Walter, did I buy those familiars or do they mostly come from in-game events or gems? So a lot of them, not a lot of them, but some of them you can get for gems. Some familiars have come from like certain specific giveaways. Others I have like purchased, like I purchased the charity pack that got released today so that I could get the baby owlbear. And then others have been like gifts from people in the community that just really like what I do. Is there an updated time gate priority guide? Last time I made a time gate priority guide was just assigning priorities to my champion's visual aid, I think. But that was like a year ago or more. There's probably an updated one, maybe by Garo or Silisa, or somebody else in the community, but not from me. When I got out of my comfort zone and actually gave people, like, priority listing, like tier lists, oh, that's when things got divisive. Things got a little ugly in the comments. So, I've just decided to stick with just presenting the information and having people make their own decisions. Yes, as Garor says, Time Gate Priority Guide. Do you own Krull? No. Get Krull. Jack, is the strategy good? You buy Jarlaxle and you skill him up, like you level him, okay, for more gold, and then you get Hitch, of course, because he's rogue and you both skill. Yeah. I start most of my events and time gates with doing a Jarlaxle gold find formation. I throw in Jarlaxle and I throw in every rogue or drow that I can into the formation just to ramp up that gold find. And by the end, like, it's my very first run, and by the end of it, I can reach level cap, and I'll be at like E20 or higher favor. It's fantastic. Yeah, the problem with tier lists in Idle Champions is that circumstances change. If all things were equal in a vacuum, I think I even used that phrasing on my Gems Visual Aid Reddit post on some comment that somebody made. If all things were equal in a vacuum, then tier list would be more appropriate. But they're not, because like the bread and butter of this game is playing through variants, which are going to often restrict your champion choice or just adjust things in different ways to make it more difficult, more challenging. And so because of that, like how we weigh different champions and what they can do is going to change over time, constantly. It's a lot of consideration and reconsideration. So keeping tier lists up to date would be a monumental effort. I didn't notice this Mind Flayer is actually actively eating someone in the background here. It's even animated. Wow. It's a disturbing little detail. That being said, get Averin, get Krull, and get speed champions. That seems to be the perennial advice these days. Krull is so strong that the first time I ever added Krull to my formation without any gear whatsoever, and not even really knowing what I was doing with Krull, he pushed my highest wall reached ever before that day by 75 stages. That's how strong Krull is. So, yeah. Krull's worth it. Too worth it. Garwar says that Krull's so strong, even Chuck Norris thinks he needs a nerf. Wow, I haven't seen a Chuck Norris joke in years. I remember that being a thing when I was in high school. Wow. You're welcome! We're almost to the end of this. And then we can start the next adventure and see what that's about. Let's open up some more of these packs, huh? Now, Ayla is someone that I use a lot. Wait a second. Wait a second. This was 2 guaranteed shinies, right? Because this was a pack? So did I just also get an organic shiny out of this? A natural shiny? Okay! So I think that's our first natural shiny today? Cool. Okay. Well, let's just keep that going. Is there more Ayla? No? Is that all the Ayla? Dang. Okay. Well, there's Deacon. Yeah, welcome back, Mars. Have a shiny. Oh, man. Okay, Deacon. Yes. Thank you, Sean. I really wish I had that button to press now. I thought about having it, like, one day delivered yesterday. Like, if I order it right now, I could get it. Yeah, we talk about streamers' luck all the time on this show, Trontonian. Oh, 2 items were a belt. Ah, okay. Thank you, Zerg. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. A little less hype. Still exciting. I didn't know that that would happen. Like, if you rolled the same item, but one was a shiny, then it would do that. Oh my gosh. Internally, I'm screaming. But, I don't want to blast your ears. I try to keep things relatively calm here. Well, as calm as I can be while still being overjoyed that I'm playing this game. It's literally my job. It's great. It feels really good to be back. The weird purple distraction with 2 heads. Purple distraction with 2 heads. Are you talking about Dumpling? Not a distraction. It's an escort NPC that's hanging out with us. But, like, is there a new distraction that's going through that I just haven't noticed yet? Also, I can't actually tell if this Flumph is purple or not. I'm blue-purple colorblind, so that stuff is really difficult for me. I can tell the difference between champion gear. Like, I can tell that this is blue and this is purple. But some things that are more subtle are really difficult. Looks blue to you guys? Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, we could get 3 Flumps on screen. Do we have our Flump familiar out right now? Yes, we do. Fantastic, right here. Great. Yeah, and if we put Briv out, sure, why not? We can do that. Let's get Briv out here. Break up the monotony a little bit. Sure. Yeah, all right. We now have just finish this up really fast. Okay, now we have 3 different Flumps on screen at once. That's fantastic. What color is the lightning bolt indicator on my bud? That looks like a dark blue to me, but I mean, I could be wrong. I often am. Hooray, we finished it. All right, Gar. I'm trusting you here. You said that the next one would be really exciting for me for the bosses. So let's take a look at the second base adventure. Wait, no, I have to play through the variant first? Aw, man, okay. Well, we're probably not going to be able to get to the second base adventure then. Darn. Okay, that's alright. Well, then let's take a look at the variant for this first adventure. Oh, it added a camp! It added a camp! Oh, okay, cool. Deja vu! Reminds me of a very catchy song, I know. Alright, then we will play this one, but let's go ahead and read this variant. An Illithid ambush. Head deeper into the powered-up Illithid-infested Undermountain in search of Olocoria. So this is the variant for the base adventure that we just played through. This is complete area 300 as opposed to 250 that we just cleared. The champions may think that they're stealthy, but the groups that inhabit sea deeps are ready for them. Each group is powered up in a different way. Their buffs and debuffs are active as long as you are on an area that has one or more of them included in it. Interesting. Okay. So it's kind of like how we had Zentarum versus the Xanathar Guild on one of the Waterdeep Dragon Heist variants. We're kind of bringing that idea back. We're having different factions present change the mechanics in play. Interesting, interesting. But let's go on down to Deja Vu. Defeat the Mind Flayers and then deal with an attack on your manor. Which is like a throwback to Attack on the Manor being one of the earlier adventures that you play in the same campaign. Alright, let's put this back on. Let's put it on faster again. Yeah. And let's just put our Snowy Owlbear out. I'll take humans, I'll take Fieldmaster, I'll take Devotion, I'll take War, I'll take... I don't know what's gonna be in here. I'll just go humanoid. There's often a lot of humanoids. I'll take College of Lore, Key Overflow. And actually, I'm going to take Nova this time. Since, you know, she's the new girl on the block. Take her out for a spin. So I guess we'll put Nayeli away. Sorry, Nayeli. Give me that Grama. Sure. We'll keep Leader of the Companions. For the more gold. I'm just going to take Mass Appeal. I don't want to take a look at all of my intelligence scores. Okay, great. So I'll just move some people around. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Oh, thank you, Bogart. It's nice to be back, and thanks for hanging out with us. See you later. Nova has a tooltip now. Really? Looks like she's pointing to everyone. Or is it in her... Aha! Very nice. Oh. That is useful. I hadn't noticed that. Excellent. Thank you for mentioning that in the chat, guys. Sebrick and Mr. Blonde. All right. Garwar says the level 5 boss for this adventure spawned in backwards. Okay. Should I remove the top banner so we can see this better? And I could take Snowy Owlbear off the screen for a moment. So that way we have a better chance of really appreciating what we're about to see. For that matter, Hagar, is it like segmented or armored or anything, or is it going to die in a single hit? Because I can just take people out. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is that? What? Okay then. And it moves around. Sure, why not? Thanks, C&E. I needed nightmares tonight. I'm feeling lightheaded from my reaction to this. Oh, buddy. I'm glad we stunned it because that animation was really disturbing. Whew. So we're gonna see that a few times in this adventure, aren't we? Great. Great. Oh boy. Danger, champions. Danger. Danger. I like how the chat exploded. I really didn't know what was going to happen there. I thought it would just be like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, some cool dragon or something, since there was the dragon bones and everything. Wasn't expecting that! God. Whew! I might need my inhaler after that. Yikes. That's some nightmare fuel. You know, we've had scary things in this game before, like the Bone Devil. I think that's the most recent before today nightmare fuel boss that we've had in the game. Bone Devil is super creepy. Jalaiden, I don't believe there are any plans to cover like other realms. It's Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms for a reason. It is the Forgotten Realms, and thus Faerun. Just the world of Toril. I don't believe we'll be hitting Dragonlance or anything. I know! Other IPs, other settings are really cool. And maybe one day, maybe we'll have some kind of representation. But nothing in the works. Like, we have Warforged now, which are traditionally from Eberron. We have a couple of Warforged in the game. We have Warden, who swaps with Jamila. And we have Sentry from the High Rollers Heroes of Erebus, who swaps with Jarlaxle. Greyhawk would be cool. So I wouldn't say that it's like impossible to get Dragonlance or Darksun or Greyhawk or what have you. I just don't think it's likely. And it's not like that's my call to make or anything. I just stream the game. Yeah, we got Barovia, and that's really cool. We got to spend ample time in Barovia. The actual potato, I have to agree. Baby Owlbear is cutest familiar in the game. Previously, Baby Spurt. Sorry, Baby Spurt. I know you're very quiet, but you have been dethroned. Cutest familiar now goes to Baby Owlbear. Let's open some more chests. If this is not a boss stage, it is not. I want to at least get through all of these today. Hey, Olcoria, what's up? Nice. We actually found her. Excellent. We're getting closer. We're gonna get this Dwarven Archmage. Not today, but soon, I hope. I know a lot of people have been waiting on it. But if it's not one thing, it's going to be another. As soon as we actually have Olcoria, then people will start, like, demanding other things. It's always going to be something. Aw, Star Chaser, thank you. Thank you for that. I can be a bit egotistical, so I think it's important for me to stay humble as often as I can. And thank you for welcoming me back. It is very good to be back. I miss this terribly. So I'm betting that they're all caught in like a mind prison. They're in some mass delusion brought on by fighting the Neolithid. Thank you, Cleacer. I appreciate that. Cool. Alright. Oh, Gromma. Now, this is for a champion that I use all the time. Gromma's in, like, 90% of my formations. So this is exciting. Ooh, boy! And she was not full epic before this either. So this is going to be a really nice increase to my potential here. Alright, more Gromma. Oh my gosh. Yep, I think this this finishes Gromma for me. Oh wait, didn't that just... Did both of those guaranteed shinies go to the same slot? Well, they're all shiny now, so I guess she's fine. Oh, you know what? She might have been 5 out of 6 shinies, or like, she might have been full shiny before I opened that second pack. I think she was 4 out of 6, and then I opened the first. Yeah, I mean, that's just a huge jump in item levels. Let me just look at her average item levels really quickly, and that should be obvious. Oh yeah, definitely. She definitely got some upgrades there. Nice. Wow. Well, that's cool. Prior to today, my only full shiny champion was Naeli. The only one. As long as I've been doing this, my only full shiny champion was Naeli. Sean, what did you clip? I hope that's my reaction to the Stage 5 boss. Because that was great. I love how the chat just exploded at that moment. Like, you guys knew what was coming. And you're just waiting to see what I would do. That was fun. Oh, it's not it? Oh no. Okay. Well, maybe someone else has clipped that. Besides clicking on a blacksmith contract, is there any other way of looking at item level? Only for event champions. You can go to time gates. View available time gates. Sort by item level. And from here, you can look at their average item level and you can browse over to see like what their individual gear and levels are like. But that only works for event champions. If you want to look at all of your champions, you have to use blacksmithing contracts. And this is why I always keep one tiny blacksmithing contract in my inventory, no matter what. So that I can always very quickly get to that window and look at my item levels. And not just the item levels either. Like, you can also just like I showed you on the time gate thing, you can hover over these. 398! Oh my gosh. That's so much! I'm not used to having event champions with that many item levels, besides Frida, which I never use now, unfortunately. Outside of variants, occasionally. Caddy Bree and Minsk, and then Jim are just too good, like too useful for different things for me to really put Frida out there very much anymore. Yeah, Orca, I was crazy about Frida when she first came out, and I dumped everything into Frida. I actually reached item level 1000 with Frida from blacksmithing contracts. She was my first item level 1000 character. Yeah, Twitch does random names for their clips. So, Sean didn't pick that out. But thank you, Sean, for making the clip. I'll have to check that out later. It must have been Frun. Frun? Frun. Must have been Frun from your perspective. It's weird being the one doing the reacting instead of watching the one doing the reacting. Very Frun. Yeah. Tripping over my words today. I should have done my vocal exercises before the stream. I forgot to do that this time. Okay, we're coming up on another boss. Is there going to be more stuff like this? Is there going to be more nightmare fuel in this adventure? Maybe this adventure should come with a content warning. I did have a friend of mine quit the game because of the giant spider boss that's in one of the adventures. I think it shows up in a few adventures, actually. But there's this gigantic spider boss that takes up like 3/4 of the screen, and I had a friend of mine quit because of that. The level 50 boss attack got you good, Garwar. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's something to look forward to. They really still haven't caught on that they're in some kind of mass delusion, have they? Yes, the actual potato. This is not exactly Hitch. This is Mind Flayer Hitch, who I call Mitch for short. But this is just a skin for Hitch. but in my opinion, one of the best skins in the game. It's fantastic. For a while, people were clamoring for a Mind Flayer character, but we got a skin for a character that lets us have a Mind Flayer. And ever since I got that, Hitch always stays in that skin for me because it's so cool. Like, look at the weapons. Look at these daggers. They're like miniature hand spears with like a tentacle grip thing. It's so cool. Is this campaign just a lead up to a new Baldur's Gate game? No. This campaign is the adaptation in Idle Champions of the actual Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. Like, official 5e module campaign. Just like how we have Tomb of Annihilation, and now we are also working through Baldur's Gate Descent to Avernus. Yeah, currently we're going through Undermountain in this campaign. It's great. Yeah, I think we've transitioned to Dungeon of the Mad Mage here. Because Dragon Heist is actually really short. It's like levels 1 to 5, right? And then Undermountain takes you all the way out to level 20. But we ended up spending most of our time playing through Dragon Heist. So I feel like we're kind of speedrunning Undermountain here. But we're still, like, you know, getting the highlights, getting the good stuff. I don't think I'd want to play through the entirety of Undermountain anyway in Idle Champions. That sounds like a lot of work. Undermountain is notorious for its just sheer immensity. Yeah, we're already on floor 17. Geliden skins do not actually have a mechanical effect in the game. They are purely cosmetic. If they did have a mechanical effect, I would take issue with that. I like when things are purely cosmetic changes, because then you don't have to worry about optimizing your skin strategies or whatever. Just dress them up in whatever costumes you like. The Fox Pirates, is Walnut good? Depends on who you ask, and circumstances, like what all characters you have, what your goal is, like what you're trying to do or whatever. Walnut gets some bad reviews because of the way her Documancer ability works. It's a ramping ability. You have to get kills for it to give you more buff. I think it's fine. Personally. I used Walnut a lot when she came out. She's just kind of fallen out of favor for me, not for any fault of Walnut's, but just because other characters became more useful to me overall. I hadn't noticed this pop-up before. The Neolithid will attempt to use its tentacles to bind and restrain a champion while it pulls it in to be swallowed? Oh no! Oh, that's terrible! Okay. You must destroy the tentacles before the restrained champion is eaten. Great. Does this work like the notorious Devourer boss that we all know and hate? Darth Junius, have you tested your hero in a deep run? Actually, no, I have not. My show went on hiatus, I believe, during the second week of her event, which is when I was going to do that. But, yeah, then I just, missed an entire week of not being able to play the game because I had no computer or internet access. And by the time I got back to it, there was, other stuff to do. So, no, I haven't really given Jaheira, a full testing out yet. Yeah, it sounds like they took the Devourer boss and made it scarier, yet also more engaging. Now you have a chance to stop the Devourer before it happens. That's what it sounds like. So that's more actively fun to me as a person who plays video games. Having the chance to stop something terrible before it happens is fun. When something terrible just happens and you have to recover from it, well, that just feels punishing. What do you think is the best speed champion? Asks the Fox Pirates. The best? I mean, a part of me wants to say Melf, but I think if I had to pick one, it would be Deacon, and this is why. Because Deacon has like a powerful speed boosting ability that causes enemies to like spawn, like they come out faster for you to kill them faster. But Deacon is slot 1. You don't have to wait, blah, 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 all the way to slot 12 so you can get Melf out there. You don't have to wait for anything. You can have Deacon at the very, 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 very start of any run, as long as he's not banned for that run because of restrictions or whatever. So I would say Deacon, if I had to pick one. Plus, Deacon was our first speed champion. So there's something that feels kind of classic about that. And I love his skin. Let's get Deacon out here since we're talking about him, now that he's full shiny too. Good gosh. This is going to take forever. Boss wants speed. Alright, Zeke, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for the welcome back. I will enjoy the rest of this. I love this skin, this red dragon disciple. Skin for Deacon. It's very, very good. Hey, Mechanical Sparrow. I remember fighting you many, many, many times when I was just grinding favor for this campaign. Alright, I'm out of tea. Cheers. How long is the Baby Snowy Owl Bear Familiar pack on sale for? Is it July 1st? Why does that sound right? 7 days? Yeah, it's something like that, Garwar. I think it's gonna be in the store, but sales of it go to charity for a limited time. I've already purchased it, so I can't actually look at it in here. So I don't think I can tell you directly. Yeah, it doesn't show up in the news either. So if someone in chat can confirm the answer for that for us, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Garwar says, available soon on all platforms with net proceeds going to Red Nose Day USA for the first 2 weeks of release. Excellent. Thank you, Garwar. Koshea, this is a good question. If you get 6 time gate pieces, is that the cap? No. Will I miss the next piece if I haven't opened it up before then? No. I want to wait till the natural opens and closes before using. Good. I have 35. I know some people have over 100. I don't think there is a known cap to how many time gate pieces you can have at once. When you have more than 6, it will just show like 35 out of 6 over here. So, no worries. Collect as many as you want. I like to stockpile them and then use them all at once. I like to just, when I'm feeling the bug to do time gates and just ramp up my favor or whatever, or just because some events are fun. Like sometimes I just play through Feast of the Moon because I love Feast of the Moon. Or I play through Fleet's Wake because I love Fleet's Wake. The boss fight's extremely cool. Actual Potato and Sean. That's exactly what I thought of when I first saw the title of this adventure. Like, Deja Vu. Oh, I know that song. That's a very catchy song. What do I think about the new champion, the Halfling Bard? Ah, yes. I think I can talk about that, right? Because like that's been like public out on Twitter and everything freely. The new Halfling being added to the game next event, right? Support and gold, I think, is the roles for the new champion. Oh gosh, 4 classes? Bard, Warlock, Paladin, Sorcerer. Is he really gonna be all 4 in this game though? I don't know. Does that even fit? I feel like you can't even fit that into this box for class. Although it would be fun to have a character that actually is like that in Idle Champions, because come on, people who play D&D, you've either played a character like this that's just dipped into different classes just a little bit, or you know someone who has. This is definitely something that people do. I've done it. I've actually ran a game before. It was a one-shot for people, friends of mine, years ago, where every single thing was randomized, including what class or classes you got to be for your character and how many levels in each that you had. It was pretty wild. Someone ended up with 8 different classes. It's hilarious. But everything was randomized. Even like the story and like the geography of the world, every single thing was randomized. I built randomizers in order to do this. It was really fun. Hey, Eon Evie! Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, Silver and Steel is fun. I caught it, was it last night? The days get so mixed up these days. The Fox Pirates, there isn't really a limit to how many speed champions you can have in. If there might be a limit at some point, there is not one now. No 2 speed champions share the same slot, so you can field them all at once. And I often do. That is a big reason why I was able to grind so many silver and gold chests before this stream. The maximum speed factor is times 10. So that counts for things like Shandy's speed buff, but not for things like a Deacon causing enemies to spawn faster. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I don't count Xander as a speed champion. No. Xander on paper is a speed champion, and in execution is not. Yeah, I'm glad you agree, Garwar. Alright, I feel like opening some more. We're almost through all of these. Shandy is another one that I use all the time. And I am definitely missing some epics. Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. Now this is going to be the one that throws my my DPS potential through the roof, hopefully. My Zorbu was already full epic. So this is some delicious item levels, and of course shinies. Fantastic. Alright, let's just finish this out, so we don't have to worry about any more of these packs. Alright, fantastic. I should really use Spurt more. Gromma's definitely my favorite character in this slot, if you're just looking at, like, hours used or number of runs used. Yeah, it's gonna be some big item level boosts, Sean. Should we take a look? Should we take a look at them? Let's see what we got here. Deacon's full shiny now at average 178. Who else did we hit with all that? Of course, Gromma, 171, also full shiny now. Paulton, 161 with 2 shinies. Evelyn, 5 out of 6 at 121. Shandy, 3 out of 6 at just exactly 100. That's cool. 160 on Cadibri, 4 out of 6. Nice. Well, let's not miss some dialogue, though. Oh, yeah, okay, boss stage. Let's see what we got. I want to actually see this boss, please. Okay, just a Galabdur. I remember you, friend. We've had plenty of those, plenty of Galabdurs killed in the pursuit of Mad Wizard grinding. Max potions you can burn. I think it stops you from burning more than 10 at once. And that was a request from the community because we used to have people who had issues with that. Like accidentally using hundreds of potions at the same time and then having to request that they get their potions put back because they didn't mean to do that. Onward into Drow! The increase with Shiny Zairai is a 50% increase to the item overall, which is huge. Oh my gosh, look at that. What? I don't think I've ever saved up over 100 small bounties between events before. Jeez. Alright, and I'm just gonna get this Artemis stuff out of the way. It's not like I really use Artemis. But I love this skin! The Shade Artemis looks so cool! Yeah, you don't have to worry about it, Sween. Like, that's basically protection to keep you from overspending potions. So, like, at the worst case scenario, you'll spend 10. And you cannot spend multiple epics at once, so you don't need to worry about that at all. Oh, Hectic or anyone else listening, I'm actually, I'm Storyteller Mars in the chat if you ever want to tag me for anything. But rest assured, I see all of your questions. I try my best to get to all of your questions, but inevitably, you know, I can't get to all of them. But I'm gonna try. So if I don't respond to your question, please just ask again in the chat. But anyway, Hectic, you asked, is Stokey better for gold than Jarlaxle? No? I feel like that's a no. What? Should we get Xander out here? Really? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just standing here. It didn't attack. I didn't see it attack. Oh, lightheaded again. Okay, I will immediately go back. Yeah, I guess I had my head down at the time. Well, you guys shouldn't make such a funny boss, and I wouldn't have to laugh so hard that I missed looking at it. Okay. Let me rewind it back to the previous stage. I know. Oh god, we're gonna have to see that giant Neolithid again. Oh, hey, it's facing the right way this time. What? He gone. Sean! Sean! Yeah, okay, that happened. Let's try that again? Okay, there we go. Oh, I have a prop for this. Oh, where is it? Here it is. I have my giant 40mm D20 that's like made of solid copper. Let's do this one more time. Yeah, here you go. It's just a gigantic metal D20. One more? Nope, gone. Okay. You get one, boss. You get one attack, and then get out of here. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, as expected, they knocked it out of the park with bosses and animations yet again. Oh, that was fun. Great boss. Not looking forward to the Neolithid. Well, I mean, I am. I'm not looking forward to the nightmares that it's going to induce. Ooh, shrink the giant statue boss with Averin. That's a fun idea, Elfagri. Maybe we can try that. Or if anyone else has already tried that, please let us know. I mean, I could just set that up really quickly. Let me just try it myself. We're still pretty close, and... oh, I'm just trying to avoid having to fight that Neolithid again, aren't I? I just don't want to do it. Alright, let's go. Alright, ready? Did you not? Averin, come on. It doesn't work! Okay. No effect. That's too bad. Alright, Sween. Thanks for joining us. Catch you next time. Yeah, bummer. Can't have everything, huh? Still. It's fun. Alright. Let's go back to Instant, now that we don't need the rest of the story and the dialogue. Great. Why not use Artemis? Okay, so Artemis, I feel like, is in a good spot. But the thing that's really nice about Artemis is that he has so much potential. I'm not looking at this. You can't make me look at this. The thing that's really nice about Artemis is that he has so much potential. Every single time you see a new support and DPS tagged champion like dual roles released, take another look at Artemis and consider whether he might topple the meta or something. Is it over? Okay, good. I got that perfect timing. I looked like a Sith Lord? Oh dear. I mean, lightning's cool, but I don't think I practice the dark side, personally. Maybe more gray. Gray Jedi were a thing, right? Or gray Force users or whatever. Did they have a specific name, like the Jedi or the light side and the Sith or the dark side? Is there like actually a name for the gray side? I know that's a thing. I've heard about that from the video games or whatever. Earl Grey. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I hope you could see a little bit of silver too, because of the D&D logo. Yeah, and KOTOR, that's where I heard of it. I never played through KOTOR myself, but I had friends who did, and they would just tell me all about it. Who's DPS in this comp? It's Dritz. Probably. It's Deacon. Sure. Fine. Whatever. That's okay. That's fun. If you've never played around with setting up non-DPS champions as your DPS, give it a shot. It can be really amusing. Paulton. I will always circle back to Paulton's secret DPS. Surprising amount of damage on that boy. Alright, let's get the gold supplies out of the way next. Okay, this is what I'm here for. This and this. I don't need anything else. I need these, and I need these. These are good too. I'm good on potions. But contracts, that's what I'm really after. Nice. Remember, if you haven't plugged it in yet, this is an actual chest code. Special for this week. Expires in 1 week, so make sure you redeem it. And if it hasn't been posted up in the Discord already, I'm sure it was in 5 minutes. Like, probably within 1 minute of the show starting. Somebody always posts the chest codes up on the subreddit, and they get more upvotes than anything else. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, I'm out of lemonade. Delightful. Zare, I agree. I love our Discord community. There's kind of different vibes to each of the communities for Idle Champions. Like whether you're in the, I don't know, the Congregate game chat, or the game chat right here, or you're over in the Reddit, or you're over in the Discord. There's like different elements to the community where you go, so you can find like whatever feels most comfortable to you. And what's most comfortable to me is the Discord. I really like it there. Well, okay. I might like it here most, because hanging out with you guys in the Twitch chat is always really special. Actual Potato, I agree. Tea over coffee. I like hot tea, I like cold coffee, and I like tea more than coffee. That is where I stand. I still have water. I'm out of tea, I'm out of lemonade, but I still have water. 3 drinks in 1 stream. It's a lot. Gotta stay hydrated, though. You do a lot of talking when you're live on a show like this, so gotta stay hydrated. Oh, you're very welcome, Mr. Blonde. Whoa, wait a second. How did you get a feat? Because I thought my thing was a gold supply chest this week. But nonetheless, you're welcome, Mr. Blonde. Cool. Okay. You probably got it from just a regular chest that you earned from playing the game. But nonetheless, I appreciate it. Alright, let's chase after some feats. This is where the fun really happens, guys. Hey, cool. Although what I really want is the speed feat. Or do I already have that? I might already have that. Wow. Okay, so that's 2 feats from 50 gold chests. If I did this on my own, not being live, none of you would ever believe me. This is why... This is why I save it. This is why I save it for the show. Oh my god. Cool. 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 Thanks, Sean. Let's keep it going. Great. Okay. Great. Yep. Yeah, that Dritz feat. Okay, there's another one. Just gonna... Oh! Sure. 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 Hey guys, my Azaka farming is I can't. I can't with this game. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. Sure. Sure. I mean, at this point, I should just... I got the MILF speed feat! I got the MILF speed feat! Woo! Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one. Oh man, that's gonna really improve my gem grinding. And this is just 4, so I'm not expecting anything here. Anybody have a final tally? Anybody have a tally of what all we just witnessed? Cause that was a lot. Wow. 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 Hey, anybody who might be watching this VOD later on YouTube or wherever, go back and watch it on Twitch or wherever the chat can be found, because seeing the chat's reaction to all of this was really choice. Really nice. Really fun. Yeah, so I feel like I just went Super Saiyan on my main account live on the return of my show after being on hiatus for a month. So that's cool. Welcome back, Mars. Nice. Wow. Some really fun reactions in the chat here. Whew. Oh my gosh. Wow. You know, the thing is, we still have this many gems, this many silver chests, and this many potions of polish to open. But I don't know, guys. Should we? Should we, though? Should we? Wouldn't it be more fun if, I don't know. Wouldn't it be more fun if we came back next week and opened up the rest? I mean, I have to get to the end of my first event run to open up all my silver chests, right? That's the way people do it, right? I have clearly used up all of my luck for the day. Clearly. So, I think maybe we should save the rest. I can't prove it. I can't prove it subtly. Alright, you know what? Sure. I'll open one. I will open one silver chest. Okay, see there, it's all commons. Clearly, my luck is over. The lever has been flipped back up to the off position. Crazy Bat Captain will freely actually give you more luck? Maybe. Whew. That was ridiculous. I'm actually, I have tempered my reaction to this. I don't want to be overly enthusiastic about this, scare you guys off. But trust me, I'm overjoyed. This is easily the biggest haul that I've ever had playing this game. And we got to do it on the return of the show. So, you know, we've got a few minutes left in this week's episode. So if you have any lingering questions or anything that you guys just want to talk about, then please, feel free. And you can always find me on the Discord. You can think of that as the after party. Talking to me there. Yes. Thank you, Sean. Tip of the hat to you. Appreciate the backup there with the luck button. Yeah, I might have to, like, do a victory lap in the backyard or something. Just to burn off some of this energy. I bribed Sean with my eternal friendship and love. Thank you, Sean. I'm kidding, I didn't bribe anyone. Let's not get that rumor started. Oh boy, Reaver01. Is there a discrepancy between patron variant listed difficulty and their actual difficulty? Please never trust the listed difficulty for adventures in the game. Just don't. Just don't trust it. I wish I could praise it, but I really can't. The difficulty label for each adventure is probably one of the most busted things in the game and has been for a long, long time. And honestly, I'm not really sure how it could be fixed. Yeah, try playing any of the Arya Chicken variants for any of the patrons. It'll say easy. It's not. I promise. Sean, did you just find out about that? Because that's how my day started. Yeah, if you haven't heard, Pokemon Snap 2, or rather, new Pokemon Snap. Oh my god. I was utterly obsessed with Snap as a kid. I was definitely one of those kids. So, this is probably going to be my next game obsession when it finally comes out. Can you imagine coming from the first game like 20-something years ago when it was just Generation 1, and now we're going to have like 7 generations of Pokemon? It's insane. Michael USA, no, it's an actual sequel. Yeah. But the show isn't about Pokemon Snap. This show's about Idle Champions. But rest assured, I am stoked for that game. That's going to be good. That's going to be really good. If I had a proper Switch and a capture card, maybe I would stream it, but I do not. I have a light and no capture card. Oh, it's fine, Sean. If anyone's going to derail us, it might as well be a C&E person, right? All right, 5 minutes left if anybody has any more questions. And for that matter, how did your Dragon Down go? How was gearing up Nova? I heard that I saw a lot of talk about one of Nova's variants in particular being particularly difficult. I didn't have any problems, but my favor gain is crazy. That's to be expected. Gar, did you clear all of Nova's variants on Gearless? How did the event go for you on Gearless, Gar? And speaking of Gar, make sure to catch his show. Boy, my tongue is really twisted today. At normal time this week, right, Gar? Friday? For Garwar's Guide to Everything, GG2E. It's a really fun acronym. Yeah, Dolgren Incursion, that's the one. Yeah, I saw a lot of negative vibes from people being thrown around about Dolgrim Incursion. Oof. Oh, here we go. Ready? Come on. Oh, okay. That's it. Still just the one. Still just the one attack and then gone. Well, he tried. Yeah, I gotta burn out all this excess energy that I've been blessed with on this happy day. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD myself just to review what all I got from that crazy chest opening spree. Whew. Like, there was so much I've already forgotten what it all was. Jeez. But I'm really glad you guys are here to witness it with me. So, my takeaway, these new adventures are cool. Especially this one, Deja Vu. We're gonna see the Neolithid boss again in just a second. I'll take the familiars off for that. Might be fun to just do that fight a few times to round out the stream. That could be cool. Yeah, that'll be next stage. Yep, great. I love the Neolithid. I love the Zone 50 giant statue boss that smashes the rock down. Every time. Hey, Averin. Averin, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Averin. Hey, Averin. Can you do anything about this? Averin? No? Okay, I guess it's just gonna stay gigantic and nasty. And I hate it. I hate it and I love it. I love it because I hate it. It's a well-designed nightmare monster. Ah! Whew! Gross and scary. Let's do it again. Get Averin out of here, though. Jeez. Hey, C&E, do you guys know, like, who specifically on the team made this? I'm also noticing that, like, this is really fluid animation, if we can stop stunning it. Let me take some people out here. Let's see, you stun. Is that it? Is that for the stuns? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, we're not actually stunning it? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, it's picking up Calliope. Oh, wow, yeah. See, I thought we had frozen it in place, like its animations just stopped. I just really wanted to like focus in on like how fluid that animation was. Really cool boss. Really cool boss. Okay. Well, I think that's it for my show. Oh, you want to see the eating animation? All right, all right, all right. But then I gotta go, okay? I want to see it too. Whoop, whoop. Nope, come here. You go away, you go away. You go away. You go away. Okay, bye, Calliope. Almost. Almost. Is it actually gonna eat her? This doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Alright, well, as this just continues doing nothing in the background, well, thank you for joining me for this episode of Mars Guiding Hand. Cheers. Hope to see you all again next time. Be sure to tune into the official C&E stream of Idle Champions, especially this week, it'll be fun. Griddle Champions and Garwar's Guide to Everything. They're all excellent shows, and I'll see you there. I'll be in the chat. Remember, you can follow Idle Champions on social media, and you can join our community on Discord, Reddit, and elsewhere. We're in a lot of places. You can find me on Twitter at Ryan Blake Hall, my name, on twitch.tv/Storyteller Mars, and just kind of basically omnipresent throughout our community at large. Thank you to Codename Entertainment for this incredible opportunity to be part of the game that I love so very, very much. And thank you to Jay for moderating the chat today. Wherever you are in our multiverse, please stay safe. Be kind to yourself. I'll see you again soon. Until then, look sharp. This really isn't going to do anything to Calliope. Alright. Bye!